welcome back to another Tuesday Night Light. This week we are in Hebrews 12, verses 1 and 2. They say this: Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight and sin which clings so closely, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne. See, we can do all those things it tells us to do in verse 1, not just because we're surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses and there's people, as it said, outlined in all of chapter 11, all the heroes of the faith or the hall of faith or however you want to say it. But we do it because we're looking to Jesus. You know, we do all these things. We lay aside every weight. We can run with endurance because we're looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith. He doesn't ask us to do anything that he has not already done for us and has set the example. And that's why we can do what he says, because he's done what he tells us to do. And we look at his example of love for us in that he considered a joy that for the joy that was set before him, he endured the cross. He knew the price he'd have to pay because we had fallen in sin and we are hopeless sinners, but our hope is in Christ, and through him we have been redeemed. And so for me, it's an encouragement, because what greater example of love. I know in the movies and pop culture and all these things, pop culture, who even says that anymore? We see someone runs into a burning building for someone. You're like, oh, they must love him so much. Or they dive off a ship to save someone who's drowning in the ocean. How much more do we see Jesus, the perfect Son of God, came down from heaven? How much hotter is earth than any fire, or wetter than any water? I don't know. But the point is way worse for him to come down from heaven to earth than for us to run into a burning building or to dive into the ocean. And that's just such a profound showing of his love for us, and that he came to earth, and not only leaving heaven, but coming to earth to die for us. And it's an encouragement to me, because when I think of I'm disqualified, how could he love me, the things that I've done, and even knowing all the things that I would do and have done and will do, he still died on the cross for us. And that's why it's obvious. See how I made that rhyme there? I'll make it rhyme again in the song, but in a less obnoxious way. How could I forget it? The gift you given me, the cost of my forgiveness, a life I could not lead. It's not hard to see. I need you and you want me. Your love for us is so obvious. You gave yourself away. So dangerous, but you came for us. There was no other way. It's so obvious. Oh, whoa, your love for us. Whoa, there's not any question. There could be no doubt of your resurrection, of the life that I have found, never out of reach, right in front of me. Your love for us is so obvious. You gave yourself away. So dangerous, but you came for us. There was no other way. It's so obvious. Oh, whoa, your love for us. Whoa, there is no denying all that I've seen, walking through the fire. I still believe, there is no denying all that I have seen. Walking through the fire, I still believe that your love for us is so obvious. You gave yourself away, so dangerous, but you came for us. There was no other way. It's so obvious. Whoa, whoa. Your love for us. Whoa. It's so obvious. Whoa, whoa. Your love for us. Whoa. It's so obvious. So I don't know what y'all are going through right now, but just remember the obvious love of Christ. And when you feel like you're losing your strength or you're losing your endurance to run the race, look to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith. He makes it obvious. He loves me, he loves you, he loves all of those who come to him and say, Lord, I know I need you. So take that with you this week. Be encouraged. And just rest in his obvious love for us. Y'all have a good week. Tuesday Night Light.